So, I want to have a talk about solo mining and network difficulty. This is a real pain right now for Bitcoiners and miners, solo miners and hobbyists. What's happening is that people are getting block templates from like solo pools. They just take a small fee, but they distribute it in a block template. Create a solo mine instead of mine a share. You mine the whole block and whatever. And people feel like, great for me. I mine a block, not just a share or whatever. I solo mined it. So if you're not doing your own block templates, I've said this before, but it's important, then you're not really solo mining. Because you're not running a node that's doing anything. You're connecting to a centralized server who's giving you block templates. What they're actually giving you is shares. Just like in mining pools, solo pools, they're giving you shares. And when you solve their blocks, you're solving shares. And so this brings me to my point here. Recently, in the last year or two or whatever, solo mining has really taken off in popularity, which is awesome. But it's not happening in a decentralized way. Not everybody is making their own block templates. They're just getting shares from pools, solo pools, CK pool. This finally brings me around to my problem here. People who are mining these blocks, congratulations. They're posting on the internet, Reddit, YouTube, whatever, that they're PETA, PETA, difficulty. So the network difficulty right now is about 130 trillion. And from what I understand, that is an absolute value that's like 2 to the power of the block difficulty. Like they're inversely proportional. And when you read your logs from a Bitcoin node, as it validates blocks, it'll tell you the power of 2. So it's currently like I think it's like 98 bits or something. I hope my facts are right. I'm doing this from memory, but that doesn't take away from the point I really want to make. You're not mining PETA blocks. It's impossible right now. The network difficulty is 130 T. When I try to talk to chatbots about this, they're the worst because they just go with the headlines and they just concur with what people posted and say, oh yeah, for sure, there's PETA difficulty blocks, and it's like, okay, show me one. So the recent one was like a week ago, April 3rd or whatever. 940,000 something block is famous right now. And Vortex Bitcoin, who's a YouTube channel who should no longer be taken seriously after this, is hyping this miner, saying this guy mined a block that was PETA difficulty. And previously, in like September, October, somebody did the same thing. I solo mined a block, like, congratulations. And then they say, oh yeah, the difficulty was like 12p. It's like, bullshit. Something's wrong here. Let me just lay it out for you. You didn't create the block template. You received the block template from a Stratum server from a third party server, a trusted third party. They sent you the block template. You solved the hash for that share, and they give you a relative difficulty, a share difficulty of peta grade, right? In the order of magnitude of peta, and that's great, but the block difficulty is not peta grade. And I'm not like just mad. Like, sure, I'm mad. I wouldn't mind a block. Fuck you. I wouldn't mind a fucking block. But that doesn't make me wrong. Like, people are being disingenuous. They're misreporting their difficulty. And like, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or what. Like, the Bitcoin mantra is so simple. It's like, don't trust, verify. You know, you want me to think like I'm not salty that there's blocks and I'm just salty. It's like, I'm salty that you're lying about how difficult your block was. It's not necessary. It's you look at the hash in Hex, right? I finally got the chatbot to examine this and agree with me today, and around like 19 leading zeros is network difficulty. A peta difficulty block would have like 21 plus leading zeros in Hex. It would be like such overkill. It's just so improbable that it, like, you mind to share from a different Stratum server that you weren't hosting yourself. You mind to share. That share solved the entire block. The entire block difficulty was most likely just under the network threshold, just like 99.99% of all the blocks mined. They are just under the threshold. That's the way it works. We're not randomly mining blocks that are like stupidly thousands of times more difficult. Like, it's the way it works. This whole thing is heat and entropy in action. Like, yes, there's statistically unlikely incidents, but that'd be like me reaching through the wall and grabbing a donut. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not possible, right? Most likely, the electrostatic forces, I could try to reach through the wall 1,000,000 times in a row. I'm blocked by the electrostatic forces. That's just physics. And your block difficulty is the same. Like, it's just physics. Every block is just going to eke below that difficulty. And that's it. And I dare say, anybody who, I don't care if you send a picture of your BitAxe screen, your NerdAxe QQ screen that says, with the little trumpet P difficulty block, congratulations. I don't fucking care. The fuck? I don't care. I have a node. I can just look at my node and look at the block difficulty. And that's it. The blocks, the nodes, it's a decentralized system across the surface of the entire planet. You can't lie to me. That's not how it works. I can check. Don't trust. Verify. I have verified that I can't trust you because I have verified that you lied, right? Or that you don't know what you're talking about. These people are not solo mining P difficulty blocks. It is not happening.